Okay guys, welcome to the channel. This is my first video that I'm going to post to JB the Barbecue Man. We are going to be grilling some steaks. I have a USDA Choice ribeye, and for my wife I have a prime New York strip. Both of these were purchased at my local HEB, and I'm going to show you how I like to do steaks on the barbecue grill. So stay tuned and let's get rolling. Okay guys, I just took the cover off the barbecue pit, and today we're cooking on my char griller Acorn. It is a ceramic coated pit, so it's not a full ceramic like Kamado Joe, but what it is it's a ceramic coated barbecue pit, so you get a lot of the benefits of a ceramic pit. It's not as heavy, and obviously it's not as insulated because it's a just a ceramic coated pit. So let's go ahead and open her up. All right, here we go. All right. So here's the grill grate. I just got a nice cheapy little wire brush. Really guys, this is all you need. I've seen a lot of people talk about how if you use a wire brush, it will get in your food. I grill every weekend, sometimes a few times a weekend, and I've never had a wire brush leave a piece of wire in my food. Could it happen? Sure. But does it happen so often that I feel like it would be an issue? Not at all. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and remove the grill grate now, and I'm going to show you exactly how I set up my fire for when I grill steaks. Guys, basically what I do for my fire is I have a little charcoal basket. This is the same one that you'd use in like a Weber grill or possibly in another round style grill or smoker. So what I try to do is with the fire basket is I create indirect heat over here on this right hand side and direct heat on this left hand side. And depending on how hot you want your fire to be, obviously you would add more fuel to the basket. I normally cook with lump charcoal and actual mesquite wood. I find that that gives a good flavor to stuff that you slow cook. And because I'm here in Texas and most of the stuff I make is Texas style barbecue, or grilling style is also on the same line as Texas style, I like to use mesquite wood, but I use all different types. So this is just for today's cook. It'll be mesquite lump charcoal and mesquite wood as well. All right, guys, I got the steaks outside, and let's talk about seasoning. Here's what I got for today. These are both Weber seasonings, Chicago steak and steak and chop. Now what I do is I add the Weber Chicago steak first, and then I finish with the steak and chop. I'll show you guys how I do that right now. All right, here we go. Let's start with this strip. So I'm going to take the Weber seasoning. I'm going to put it right on top, just like so. Move over to this ribeye. Same deal, just like so. Get a good coating on there. Then we're going to move over, put a little bit of this. This is the second one. This is the steak and chop. Put a little bit of this on there. Get a good coating. That's one side. Let's flip them over, hit the other side. Same thing for the other side. Start with a little bit Chicago steak. There we go. And then same thing like on the other side. Finish with the little steak and chop. Now, what these seasonings do, this is what's going to form your crust on your steak. So let's say you don't want a lot of crust or a lot of seasoning. Just don't add as much seasoning to the top of your steak. Then I just go ahead and I take it, I kind of move it around, kind of coat all those sides on there. And that's basically what a finished product looks like. Same deal, kind of shake some of the excess off of there. And then move it around. Kind of coat the sides. And guys, those are two really awesome coated seasoned steaks. Gonna be ready for the grill in about 15 minutes. Now then, while those steaks are being prepared, while the seasoning is getting set, let's talk about how I light the grill. I have a grill gun hooked to a propane tank, and this is the easiest way to get your grill going. There we go. You guys can see that did not take long. That was real time. So we'll let the grill warm up and then we'll be ready to go. Guys, something I wanted to add to this cook is just a little bit of smoking chips. These are cherry. These are not soaked. Now the reason I'm doing this is not so much for the smoke or the flavor, but those unsoaked wood chips will help get this fire burning just a little bit hotter, a little bit faster. As it has been about 5 minutes since I lit the pit, and look at those coals. Look how good they look. They're getting hot, they're getting white, and the grill is starting to come up to temperature. And in a minute, I'll show you exactly how I put the steaks on. Guys, let's say I want to get this fire going a little bit more. I got this little Zippo fan. I hit it with a little bit of air, and that'll get that fire going nice and hot. Perfect for when you want to sear your steak. Alright, I'm going to give away one of my best kept secrets. If you put your heat stone in there, the one that's used for a more indirect cooking, the one that you use if you're going to do a slow cook, if you put it in there, you can elevate your charcoal basket to directly below the grate. Therefore, once you get your fire the temperature that you want, you can get a really good sear on your steaks. That's just a little secret pro tip. Well, I wouldn't say I'm a pro, but somebody who's done it a lot tip for searing steaks. Alright guys, that fire is just about perfect. Let's lay these steaks on. I'm going to close the lid. We'll check on them in just a second to see how they're looking. Guys, now when the backside is cooking, you want to know how you can sear the top? Remember this thing? The grill gun? That's a pretty quick sear. Guys, those are my fire seared sides to my steak. And now we're going to put the side that I used the torch on, we're going to put those down and let those sides sear a little bit. Guys, because this ribeye is not real thick, let's go ahead and probe it with the thermopin. It's approaching rare temperature. If you guys don't have a thermopin, you'll see, look, that side's a little bit hotter. If you don't have a thermopin, you might want to get you one. Whoa, look at that. I must have poked all the way through to the other side. That's about the temp right there, about 137. So I'm gonna let that run just a little bit longer. I don't even think this is anywhere near done because it is a much thicker steak. Yeah, look at that. It's not even at 100 yet. So we'll keep rolling. All right, guys, I'm gonna open up the pit. I think these steaks should be about done. Let's go ahead and check their temps. That is about for a perfect medium. Maybe medium rare. 135, yeah, that's about a medium rare temp. And that's pushing about medium well. So the ribeye's about medium well. The New York strip right now about 140. It's about a medium rare medium. And I think they're ready to come off the grill. All right, guys, there they are. They're done. Let's just take a quick look at these bad boys. That's your New York strip. That's your ribeye. Not really sure how you like your steaks, but I think these will be just perfect for the wife and I. And I hope you learned something from watching the video. There will be much more videos to come. And guys, this was a butterless steak. There was no fat, no else, nothing else added to it. I'll show you a few pictures once we slice into these bad boys.